Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Redesigns. This is episode 71. That's right. Just suddenly remembered where I am at this point. And I'm still in creative mode at the moment, but I'm going to add to that as I go. Don't need the redstone lamp just yet, but I do however need that. Because I'm going to just put in the chests like so, and then to sort the limits out between the blocks. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Apparently I did. Apparently according to that I did. Right, I'll just take care of that. So those are all set up. And I'll just get some more chests when I get there eventually. And then I'll sort the signs out. Put my coal here. So block storage. Maximum store and amount used. Now remembering I've capped everything to a maximum of 60 blocks, so I lost quite a load of coal at this point. But what I've lost in coal I've made up with everything else. So I made that up with everything else. So that's the coal bit sorted. But I think what I'll do eventually is have this as an out. So I could have this as an exit leading down to something else. So I have to make sure that I leave myself with enough room before I do that. And anything else I choose to. Now for this one, that would be iron. Which I've got 40 blocks of, because I've rounded everything up to so I rounded everything up to the nearest 5, as you've noticed with what I've done with my diamond and my gold. And speaking of that, I'm just sorting out the gold one now. I think that amount used should be amount stored. Oops. Good job I've got the bedrock. But then I can just do other bits with that. First off, I just want to get rid of my colours of the plants, because I'm not going to be doing anything with them. Well, not yet at least. No, not yet at least. So we've got block storage, maximum store, amount stored, because you can put it all in. And the same here. That. So now I'm moving on to that. So I'm still on gold at the moment, which then I've got a maximum store of 3,456 blocks and 15 blocks. I don't think I'm no longer, I think it's going to get to the point where I no longer store any separate units inside my chest, because I can use them at any quick moment. I'll stick my gold inside the chest. It makes it look more nicer. What's the donkey doing on top of my house? I'm going to I'm getting myself sidetracked. Although I've picked up some leather in the process. What I could do, in actual fact, is I like the idea of having a main entrance outside, so I could then just expand it out and just do rooms. I like the idea of that. I get to see what's going on as well. I do like the sound of that very much. Anyway, so I have redstone. No, it's block storage. Maximum store. Amount stored. So redstone. I'm going to move my leather over there. Redstone. Again, this was another one that I've capped to 60. So that'll be another one that I've capped to 60. Gotta go across quickly. That'll be good enough. Although at some point, yeah, that doesn't matter because I will be tearing that down. So anywhere, so I'm going to start tearing this bit down now. And then, so before I get back to what I was doing beforehand, I'm going to move my bedrock out of the way. No, I didn't want to do that. There we go, so how many did I take out? Just those. I'm going to put my redstone in its chest. and then do the rest of it later. Got the quartz there as well, which is what I'm going to put, which is what I've done there. Because then the quartz I've just then put like that. And I'll just yeah, you'll see what I'll do. Now you'll see what'll happen. But I'm going to quickly go back and tear down what I've got up until a certain point. I'm going to tear down what I've got up until a certain point. Although I am going to get rid of any signs that I might have. At the same time. So, I just wondered how far down that ended up. As I say, I will get rid of all the signs apart from one. At that point, I'll just get rid of them all apart from one. Because, well, I only need the one. And then once I don't even think I need that either. Although I probably will use it. Yeah, I'll probably will use that sign. Because I might come across something that's not worth, because I might come across something that I've not noted. And then just, as I say, fill up the gap. Just didn't want it to drop any signs that I might put up. But of course I need to stop. Good job I'm in creative mode then. Because I now need to move over all my pickaxes, because they'll be the ones that are worth keeping. Yeah, they'll be the ones that are worth keeping. Maybe not so much perhaps my wooden pickaxes. That's fine. and that takes care of that. Now what we've got there in my other chest, well, I only need one of those. I'm obviously going to want my obsidian. Now I'm going to go back into survival mode at some point. Now before I carry on with the rest of that, just going to start filling this bit up again. Never wanted to do that anyway. Right, let's fill up that bit then with the dirt and the grass. And then you do that. But only up to a certain amount. I'll keep hold of just that one and get rid of all the others. Because I'm now going to go into the lapis lazuli for this. The lapis lazuli, and I believe I gave myself up to 30 blocks, which I've got there. So that's about 1%. There, that's about 1%. So it's block storage. So it's maximum store. And I think then if I've got less than 10 blocks, I'll just type it in. I'll just type the number in word form, like that, 5 blocks. Anything 10 or less. I didn't want to do that. But I did. Right, emerald. Emerald's the next one. I've got 10 blocks of that. Just the 10. And then we've got bone. Which I've got 15 blocks. stick in there. That's all of those done. Now what I've got there, that's my home improvement stuff. I do my pickaxes first, however. And then you've got there at that point, I'd have maximum of 54 because it's yeah, 9 by 6, so yeah, that's 54. And then I have to do them in order of increasing length. So what have I got? I've got rid of my wooden ones. Wood, iron, wood, stone, iron, diamond. That's what I'll do then. So I'll do wood, stone, iron and diamond. And I'll just do that then. Yeah, that's fine. And then I've got 5 there. And 1. And then I'll just put them in order of level from hardest to the lightest, from the strongest to the weakest. Try to do that. Yeah, that's fine. That takes care of that. And with the sun setting again, I'll do that before the bed gets compromised. I'll stop there. And then I'll do a flat level like so. Do that just to fill it up. Or I'll go, yeah, I'll just flatten it up like that. And then it'll just flow over. I only needed the 1. I said I only needed the 1. I only needed the 1. You're doubling up when I don't want you to. But you refuse to double up when I needed to. because I want to make this into a flat level. Because who knows? That's fine, because I can then just do that. And then just I think what I'll do with that is just put this bit up the dirt perhaps. And I'm just tearing everything down at this point. Like that. But of course, stopping when I and then I'll stop once I get to a certain amount. And then I think what I'll do then, the next thing I'll do is I'll close off the water, I'll close off the lava pit with that. And then you just take care of that. Just do that, and you just with that, and then I can just take this bit down afterwards, which is exactly what I plan to do. But I know one thing I could do just quickly, and that's get rid of everything I don't need. And then you've got that left in there, that point. So I've taken care of that so far. Now I'm going to put that up there. deal with the rest of that later. But until then, I need to work out what I need to sort out, clearing the rest of this out. So that I'll be able to just blow everything, just knock everything down. Because as I say, by the time I've done everything there, I can then just take everything down. But I'll just take care of that. And that too. Gather up everything that I've got. Those I'm going to get rid of. Those I'll get rid of as well. Those I want to keep hold of, I'll just pop them, I'll just go in between each one. The Spencers I'm going to get rid of. The sand, well, what will be my chances of running into gunpowder now, apart from if I decide to give myself any more. Gunpowder I'll get rid of. I didn't want to do that. What I do want to do, however, is get rid of any unnecessary stuff. Get rid of any unnecessary clutter. My bed's still there. Which is good to know. Now I'm going to pop that up there for the moment, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to cap myself at this point to 320. No, let's do the whole thing. It would have been 384. And then get rid of the rest of them. and that. See if I can write organisation. I can. And I'll put that in there as well. Yeah. So it's good to know that I managed to fit that all into 4 lines. Right, so it'd be the rail. I'm going to put in. Anything else I might need? I'm going to need that. Oak planks, possibly, yeah. Oak planks, definitely. Because who knows, you can never have enough. So you can never have enough sticks. And I've only got 8 of them. Crafting table I want to keep. But the chests I will keep hold of. As well. Obsidian. And then, you know, I'm going to get rid of those doors and just, what, that's oak, that's birch, right, I'll get rid of the doors. I'll keep hold of that as well. Although I might just put that in a different place. The enchanted books and maps and, yeah, just the usual yada yada. But what I'm going to do quickly do myself some more sticks. Do myself some more. I'll do that. Then that gives me 40. I'll do 40 of each. Bin the other 3. So then what we do now is I'll put the crafting table and my furnace. I did put in my furnace. I put my crafting table and my furnace there because I'll organise my inventory once I've rearranged everything. Oak planks, stick, up the chests as well. I've got my flint and steel and my shears. Obsidian, that'd be for the portal, which I need just a bit more for, just to sort that out. And then the rest of it, we'll just see what happens. and then to see what happens with the rest of it. So with that, I'll keep hold of those. Oh, there's a stone button. Obviously I need to keep hold of my stone because I'm filling everything up with that. Keep hold of my torches when I need to. Keep hold of the ladder. Get rid of that. Keep. Bin. Bin. Keep. Keep. Bin. 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 No, I'll keep hold of those. Keep. Keep. Bin. Bin, because I'll replace those with quartz. Bin. Bin. I need to keep hold of that as well. I'll keep hold of the minecart. And then with that in mind, and with that in mind, I'll spin everything up. And then just fill up what I have. Just fill everything else up. Just fill everything else up. Luckily I've got the spare stone, so I'll do that at that point and then sort the rest of my chest out. But I think what I'm going to do is at some point make stuff go out. So I'll do stone up to this level. I'll do stone up to there, and I'll just keep a level keel for the rest of it. And then you can just that way help it to regenerate that way. No, I didn't want to do that. I'm just blocking everything off. Now with the sun starting to set though, it's proving to be more difficult than I just thought. No, I didn't want you to do that. Filling everything up here. But before I carry on, it'd be time for me to retire. It'd be time for me to retire. Which I'll do in a bit. Now I'm just filling this bit up. Next thing I move across will be the bedroom. And then just and with that in mind, I'll just take care of that, and then you just fill this bit up. Oops. Oops. Oh no! I missed one. And then what I'll do is I'll leave that bit open. Yeah. You're going to double up and I don't want you to. Of course I've got that bit as well. And now I will but one moment, but I'm just getting stuff sorted for tonight. I'm going to a concert. And just organising lifts. But it doesn't matter if they turn into, there's a step to this, it doesn't matter if they turn into coal blocks. It doesn't matter if they turn into if I do dirt blocks that just turn into dirt, they'll turn back into dirt blocks. And then at that point we just have a look at what's going on. That takes care of that. And again I'll leave this bit open for the moment. And until I've knocked that bit down. Now I'll leave that bit open. Come on. Now I'll leave that bit open. Oh, for goodness sake. And with that in mind, it wouldn't necessarily matter if I haven't got a way of getting down, because I'm in creative mode. There's been grass blocks at the moment, just so I can then fill back up what I can then fill back up the hole that I've missed, the hole that I've had to I've ended up making. That's going to turn back into just a dirt block. That takes care of that. So that be what's left out of it. And then what I've got in my just at that point will be what I've decided to stay behind, what I've decided to keep will now go into here. Apart from the book. The ladder, I need the sign, I'll deal with that later. The torches. The arrows are for defence. The stone plate which I've got there. I need to keep hold of the bedrock. I need to leave that out. Cobblestone wall I'll leave out. And then the rest of it will fall into place. There's the lever, and that takes care of that in that respect. I'll do the bedrock at that. And then I'll put a door. The sign I'll keep out, and there's a good job I've left the doors out. I'll just bin all of those apart from one. So I've binned all of those apart from one, because by the time I go back into creative mode, by the time I go back into survival mode, I would have right. Because by the time I've gone back into survival mode, I would have had everything sorted out. Yeah, I would have had everything sorted. So then, yeah, so I'd have had everything sorted, and so I wouldn't have to worry too much. The chests, I only need one of. So again, once I've sorted everything out, it'll all just fall into place. And now at that point we can just deal with that. and I'll finish off the rest of that room. So for that, I would do a door. I'll do a door. And then do an outer pathway. But then I wouldn't need to worry about sorting that out, because I wouldn't need to worry about that. Because I then just do a block like that. Although, having said that, I would need to find a way out. Let me get to my bed. I've taken care of that now. Because I need to have a way out. Let me just do that quickly. I want you to stay on, but because you've decided you're going to double up, you've turned yourself back off again. Although, having said that, because I've done this on the ground level, I can then just do stairways to anywhere else that I might choose to. The top part of it, so it's bedrock. Although, I'm going to move that out of the way next, because I'll take care of the door. So that takes care of that. So I've got the door. And then with that in mind, I can then just go entrance to storage area. And then at that point, let me just finish that off. I won't need to worry about doing windows for that side. Or this side either, because anything else that I'd have would depend on what's going on. And any windows that I might have, or in this case I'll be doing iron bars, blocks that out, and then that does that, and that's where the windows, that's where the iron bars come in. So I'll move the sign out of the way, and then do that. And then just go round. And just keep on doing so. And that takes care of that. Although I am considering the idea of doing something else. And I'll just figure out what I'm going to do. I mean, that's going to be somewhere that I've got that taken care of. Now, if I'm going to have that in that area and then just do, this is going to be fairly tall if I'm going to do 2 up on the iron bars, which I probably won't. I'll just do that. And then just go around again. Oh, yeah, I'll deal with that later. Not yet. And there isn't much, I haven't moved it by much of a distance. That you may well have noticed. Because I'm going to put, because I'll say I'll stop it there, but what I'm going to do is I'll stop that at the top there, but what I'm going to do on the top after that is, because I plan to go up, because I plan to do another level with that, I'll do something else. I'm going to do daylight detectors on the top. And just leave the outside border, because that's where I build more bedrock around it. And it doesn't matter if it gets dark because I've got the redstone lamps. But what I do plan to do, however, at some point would be to build another area around the back. And that. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, and again. Oh, they doubled up. Although at some point that would have been an idea of me to do that. And then that lights everything up like that. So taking that into account, quickly fly up here. And now do another 9 by 10 with the daylight detectors. Which with that you can then just see what's going on with that in place. Because there will be something else that I put in there. What it will be yet remains to be known. Got an itchy ear. All I know is I haven't got many of these left to go. But what I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to stop there for the moment because night time has fallen. And I'm going to take care of that at that point, at that given point. So it's daytime again. But I could do something different. Now I could do something very different if I choose to, which I may very well do. And that's to because there's a 5 by 9 and there's a 9 by 10, so I've got a 5 by just by that. So I could if I wanted to have something go down that way. And yeah, I'll have a think about that. I'll have a think about that. Does that. what I could do, because I just suddenly thought about it. Once I put those in, because I just thought, I'd only just given it that thought. And my thought then at that point is to build a track. But maybe perhaps I'm just going to have a look at the middle. The middle of the 9. Didn't want to go down that low. Do that. Let me just go back to that part. If I can. And then I'll just do that. Because this will be where the train goes. And then the 7 at that point would give me that. I'll leave that bit blank, because it'll be there where the quartz block will go. And then with that in mind, you can then just, I'll take that bit next. Which I'll close off for the time being. Because I'll build that up. Obviously I'll have to be in creative mode when the time comes. And in doing that, I can take care of that. But let me do these first. Unless, yeah, I don't know. No, I didn't want to do that. That's a, yeah. But I did want to, so I did it anyway. The other thing that I was considering at that point was need to put an extra area around there, which I wouldn't mind doing. But first off, do that. And with that in mind, I think I can get rid of those as well. Or I'd have thought. Let me put them back in. And then we'll just do that. I just thought, let me just get back to that. And I can do that. And let me just sort that one out. So I'll do the quartz there. And the bedrock to go there. Although, let me just sort something else out. I'm being indecisive. I'm being very indecisive. I'll pop that back there for a moment. And then we'll just do the light there. If you'll let me turn my detectors on without doubling up to then switch them back off again. Now it's getting dark, night time has fallen. So the only other thing that I can think of at that point is to go around like that. And with that in mind, I'll go through these and I'll go across. I'll just fly across. Get the 60 there. Well, in that case it wouldn't have been 60, it would have been 54. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting it. I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that either. So I'm going to fly across back to where I was. And then take care of that. Quickly nip across again, which is over there. And then I've got to try and work out how many up I'm going. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could at this point top up not that, but do dirt first and then grass blocks, because I can then do 7 like that. Maybe not that, perhaps. No! So I'll do a 4. On that. And then I can do that. And then what I'll do then at that point, because that's where the stairs are, and then I'll just see what happens. Maybe perhaps if I did that just to get to the top. Having to make sure as well that I'll have a way of getting in. Well, I guess then that you wouldn't have to worry about a way out if I did that. and then I just do the rest of the stairs. Let me just try that. No. I'll try that. I think that's what I was needing to do. And then you go up. And that'll be another entrance. Whichever one that would be. And then I'll take care of that with the cobblestone wall when the time gets there. And then you just do that. And then I've got that at the moment. Just move forward. And yeah, I do like the look of that, because what I'm doing now is I have to do up to a certain point. Right. That. And I think that's where I'd have to stop, because otherwise I won't be able to get. Yeah, otherwise I won't be able to get out. I'll have to take care of that as well. Just that. And then I think maybe perhaps, oh, that might be alright. No! If I wanted you to dig up the dirt, I would have done it myself. Redstone lamp. And then I'll move that about. Maybe perhaps move the iron blocks out of the way. See, that's the same, that's not. Oh no! Oh, for goodness sake. Right, I've still got my signs. I'll lose half of one. Because yeah, you decided that you're going to break. When all I wanted to break was the door. Right, so that opens to the right. That also opens to the right. Let's try this way. And then that takes care of that. And then I'll protect the area with a cobblestone wall. Apart from perhaps there. Although having said that, I think I didn't want to do that. I'll open up the cobble thing. Let me just put the signs in its place. Yeah, that's fine, because then what you do is you leave that bit out. Yeah, so you now be able to leave that bit out. And then I'll just take care of that. And then just leave that bit free. So I'm going to fly across. Because night time has fallen. And that is leave that bit spare as well, for obvious reasons. How many did I get there? It should be Right, that's 3, 4. Take care of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And there should be 5 there. And then that, I'd have to say, would be a gateway. Unless I have this as a gateway. Because then what I'd have done would have been that. And then you do the E on that. Move the cobble out of the way. And then right, what did I do? Turn that off. And that'll be the start of the railway, once I get there. And then anything else that I might decide to put there will follow. Which may well be the best part of it. And that gives me that. And I would say I'll fly across. Well, I will do that. I will do it a bit, because I'm going to put my note block and my so I put my note block and that there. Just going to quickly go across. So I'll go into survival mode quickly. Good job, I can still keep hold of my stuff. Crafting table. I'll do a wooden pickaxe. Because I'm just going to chuck it straight away. And get rid of the glass. Just the next part is so I can then go back to creative mode And then what I'll do is I'll sort the rest of that out in a bit. So anything that's not needed for filling up, any holes, I'm going to put up there. And I think I may give myself so I'll give myself another room for the portal. And then what I've got there is I'll fill up what's left. And I'll just have to close it off. Job done. And then I'll take care of that. And then I can take the rest of that down. And then think of another thing that I can do to add to that part, even if it means doing something completely different. Maybe perhaps I could do something round the back like I said I was. Because then what I do is I can then add what's at the bottom to that with the bedrock, and then I've got enough room then for something at the top. So I need to do that, which then I will do. Yeah, you'll see what I'll do. Yeah, you'll see what I have planned. But I'm going to stay there for the moment. Join me in the next episode, because I'll then fill up the rest of everything that I've got old place wise. I'll just fill it up. In the meantime, this is the Ultimate Darren Sturt signing off.